Hello ladies and gentlemen, and we are back with the boys in blue here as we return with another NTW3 Battlefield here today, and we have the glorious Laguerre here in their scarlet blue getting ready to go into action here. And yes, we have a 4v4 here on Monteru, which is one of the 1814 maps. It's a historical map, but it's not a historical battle, that is for sure. We have a whole selection of French armies here today, as we do have 9-point Flanders already getting ready to go up against, I'm not quite sure which Austria this one is, but and Austria. This certainly looks like 8-point Austria, so this one might be 10-point Austria that you can get. So yeah, this is like the 1814 Austria, I believe. And then we have Prussia over here. Looks like this, I actually couldn't tell you which one that is. Looking at those units there, these ones will tell me. Yeah, this is 1806. So this is 10-point as well. This Prussia, and then all the way over here, and this looks like it's going to be the first bit of action, that's for sure. Where is that combat? There it is. Prussia being super aggressive, actually taking on, trying to challenge the Trilliers here. Honestly, they should have stood their ground. They committed from way too far away to even try and challenge that. And this, I'm guessing, might be 1814 or 1815 Prussia over here. So we have two Prussias, an Austria, and two Austrias. So there you go. Pretty simple. On the opposing side, the Imperial side, which is the perspective we're looking at today, we have 1809, 10-point Spain. We have Russia South. We have 10-point Austria campaign. And then we also have over here, we have Flanders. It's a 9-point. So if I do my terrible maths, it's like, what, 36 points? So yeah, not so a pretty high point game. So yeah, I would say high point, but typically average for this NTW3, that's for sure. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing how this one goes down. I've been told it's a super close game. Comes down to very few units left, and that is all the information I've been told about it pretty much. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how this one goes in, and it's from a different sort of group of players that I'm not my usual pool of players to send replays in. So it should be interesting to see some maybe different players, different tactics being shown off in this one. But yeah, really looking forward to it. And I hope you guys have got yourselves some snacks, got yourselves some drinks, and are settled down for some Napoleonic madness. As yeah, already 1815 France kind of getting outflanked, as you can see here, by 10-point Austria and flanking on around. Looks like they're having to send out some more grenadiers. Oh, these are grenadiers of Pede? These are middle guard, I'm guessing. And then yeah, the line infantry there as well. So yeah, it looks like he has brought a mix of guard. We've got the chasseurs appeared here, which are middle guard. These are third. These are the not the old guard ones. These are middle guard chasseurs appeared. We then have yeah, the 4th grenadiers appeared. So it's like a 2-player grenadier, I think, technically. And then these are Voltigeurs here of the young guard. So we've got a good mixture. And then yeah, lots of Laguerre here by the looks of it. So yeah, it's good. Interesting build being brought here by 1815, that's for sure. Good. Yeah, we've got the Lagarde Parisian, another Laguerre unit. So yeah, I guess they knew they were going for a gunfight, and basically took that. And here we go, massive cav fight to start this game off. My gosh, look at this. We have the Grenadier Cheval, which is Ledoux. It says 1815, but I swear these seem more like 1814 sort of armies. I didn't realize Ledoux was available in 1815. Maybe it is. Never see it being brought, that's for sure. And then we have the Chevaliers over here being sent forward, and we have Austria as well. Like the Austria campaign sending stuff over. It looks Austria, like the faction, I feel I could have committed to that. They have some huge dragoon units that they could have sent in, but didn't. And as you can see, that rear charge there from the Hessian Chevaliers has helped win that fight for the Grenadiers Ledoux, who actually took nearly half losses in that fight there. I think they got shot at a little bit. We actually have a melee charge here now supported, well, taken on by the French. I guess maybe to support the cav fight, making sure these guys couldn't shoot until Ledoux. The Grenadiers with the middle guard here going in. They need support from a cav unit, maybe Ledoux. Probably better if the chasseurs go in and do it. They're quicker. And I was going to say the Grenadiers Cheval might have to challenge these two guys here. More cav being dashed over. You can see gendarmes, more Chevaliers. And it looks like they are going to... I mean, I'm surprised Austria's not side-shot at this and just blasted a Grenadier. And to allow this to become a 1v1 does not work in their favor at all. There you go, cav kind of barely touched the infantry, helped rout it, and now we have second round for the cav fight. It seems like a better charge there onto Ledoux. Ledoux might suffer heavy losses here. Those bearskin boys, they will put up a tough fight. It looks like the Chevaliers as well, also in that fight, might help. With the routing Austrian infantry, that might also, you know, affect morale for the Austrians, but maybe not. It looks like actually the middle guard could break themselves. This is definitely a cuirassier going in. And that might even things up because, yeah, they were orange lining. They are not anymore. And the cuirassiers arriving as help around the Chevaliers there. Cav fights, yeah, not looking good here. The Chevaliers losing these fights. Gendarmes might do a little better. I think they're a pretty decent cav unit. They're quite a small unit. I don't think they're going to beat this huge dragoons. Surely not. These huge dragoons are pretty reasonably decent themselves. Well, apparently not. Winning slightly. So there you go. What do I know? They can get some infantry support here, like the Voltigeurs. They can do great jobs here. This, yeah, the 72nd Vexine trying to support, blast their way through. The duel is still going on. It's 33 guys left with a dream. Their dream is to run away. And you can see the cuirassiers trying to chase the Vexine, going to form square to avoid themselves facing any sort of wrath from the heavies. The Voltigeurs need to form square as well right now, stop themselves from being killed. Gendarmes, having won, should now be able to help and assist and deal with those cuirassiers who have themselves got themselves routed trying to chase the Ledoux. I presume just the squares have blasted them away. And there you go. That is a cavalry victory for the French, but barely. Van Damme over here, you know, massively helping, I guess, probably with morale. The problem is, Flanders is now actually facing two armies. He's on a 2v1. We have the second Austrian army here. The 8-point, which is, I think, yeah, 1814. Austria is now shifting over here. He's coming to assist against 1815 and try and, I guess, maybe deal with him once and for all. He hasn't really brought any cav. Well, I was about to say he's not brought any cav over here. He has now. And I think he's going for a gun. Yeah, a 4-pounder here. Going to be taken out by hussars. It should be nice and simple. Yeah, just immediately destroys the gun because it's been limbered up. There you go. And now they can just continue to run on in if they wanted to. Go for the Laguerre. Could have maybe tried to go spear their way through to the general. I don't think they would have made it. No, they're going to go for the Laguerre though. Might be biting off more than they can chew by committing this. They're probably tiring themselves out. These guys can't form square. I think they are going to try and go for that general. You can see, yeah, they're going through that gap there, through the eye of the needle, sort of. And is the Grenadier Cheval going to react? No, I think they're going to get Van Damme. I honestly think I saw that, and if I saw that, surely the player must have seen that was a threat. He just did not get Van Damme out of there, and he had a cav as well to cover it. Van Damme, he might be trying to get away now. Might get away with this. The Grenadiers might just have one last act to them here. Those heavies, yeah, there you go. Just about save it. But that was close there for Van Damme. He should not have been allowed to get that close. And it looks like another melee taking place here. Don't know who initiated this one. I'm going with the Austrians, actually. Might have initiated this to stop the French advance. Because, yeah, they sent these guys in. Might have also just been to distract the player so they could go for the general snipe. Did not work. As you can see the Voltigeurs here, the light infantry of the Imperial Guard doing their work, and they are just about winning these melees, so good on them. We'll have a look down the line what's going on. Prussia not really done anything, just kind of maneuvering into place to take on Russia South here. They have a massive point advantage, they should take advantage of that if they can. Prussia is fighting in the woods here. I presume this is cavalry. This is the 10-point fighting in here. This looks like heavies. He sent it into a forest. Never a good idea to send heavy cav into a forest. He's fighting dragoons, and pretty good one. The Les Blanc is a really good cav unit. He managed to deal with them. And he looks like he's run into, what else has he run into down here? More dragoons. And also looks like some Laguerre. Which couldn't form square, but it has gone into melee. And yeah, he's got more dragoons there. This is just not a good idea from the Prussia player. Sending cav into forest. You can't really see as a player what you're doing anyway and what you're really running into. Yeah, there's more hussars in here as well, Danish hussars, what they've got in. They obviously run into a far superior force sending cav in there to secure their flanks. They didn't need to do that really. I feel like just send some light infantry in there to do the job that would have been these guys. They probably could form square, potentially often the Prussian lights can. That might have scared them off. But really, yeah, they need to just kind of like throw their weight again into this just the center here against Russia South. I mean, Russia South's doing a good job though by defending his position by having forests at the flank where he can hide guys and just be a real pain there for the Prussians. And then this player over here, I think this guy has the point advantage. I think France, Spain, well, I know it's a 10-point. I think this one that he's facing here though, it looks like it's going to be either 1814 or 1815 Prussia, which both are less than 10 points. It's either a 9 or an 8. It's kind of hard to tell the difference between the two. They are pretty much identical copies. And I really wish we had the Fog of War so I could tell you what we're looking at, but I have no clue. They are now dueling. Actually looks like Prussia is being the initiator of this attack. They're advancing forward to get into range of the Tirailleurs here. Maybe he feels like he can take them. I don't think. I mean, maybe he can. France, Spain, typically. I mean, we can see a few here. Typically brings a lot of cav. Doesn't look like he has now. He's forgotten his general, which is back there. That might be a problem. Needs to be aware of that. He's also just wheeling up his guns now. I would say, unless he sent cav down the line. Oh yeah, of course. I think his cav actually is all over here. And he has got the infantry here, to be fair. This is all his infantry supporting Russia south on that flank there. And it's his dragoons here that actually went in and dealt with the heavies. So yeah, I think France, Spain's got his guys there. Allies have captured a building. I don't know what they captured. Maybe this one back here. I'm not sure. But as you can see, most of the action down on this left flank over here. It looks like that they are kind of coming to a bit of a truce. France actually is giving ground. 1850 falling back. I think mainly because he is realizing now that Austria potentially could flank him, like these Austrian armies. And if anything, I would just reunite up with the Austria player here, like the Austria campaign France, and maybe try and smack your way through. Austria's got what looks like a very thin line, just one line of troops. If you concentrate somewhere, you can try and pierce your way through. I don't know if he has brought any of his own. Oh, he has brought some of his own guardsmen. Not old guard, by the looks of it. Trier Chasseurs. They are part of the old guard, though. And we've got, lots more provisional. Oh, we have more Trier Grenadier. I have a feeling there's quite a lot of guard moving somewhere. Maybe not. Bard. That's a pretty good Bard. Oh, no, it's not. It's not the one I'm thinking of. It's not a Grenadier unit. But he is flanking here, the Prussians. He's going to try and push forward with Russia south and get some flanking shots into the side of the Prussian player there. Not a bad idea. But yeah, I don't think he has actually brought any old guard, apart from like the Trier Grenadiers. He's brought the Guard of Hesse. Trier Chasseurs. He's brought, just a lot of shooting guardsmen. He has got cuirassiers back here, a big cuirassier unit, typical pretty much for this 10-point. But yeah, not really. I would say it's a typical 1809 France build, but there you go. And here we go. We've got the Danish line infantry here, getting ready to go in. Pretty good shooters, if I remember correctly. Denmark as an imperial faction is a good counter to Britain. Don't know if that's the case here today. Like if it's part of Russia South. Over here, it also looks like we're seeing a bit of a line fight taking place. Spanish campaign. France is kind of holding the tree line. You could probably try and push forward a little bit to try and deal with that. Prussia having kind of already contested it as well and is kind of pushing the Swiss infantry out of here. More boys in red that aren't British redcoats. But it looks like, France himself also do some pretty good damage. The 17th line here, they're nearly redlining those guys. General in mortal danger. Don't think he is. Philip Schwarzenberg there, Carl. I think he's getting shot by rogue bullets. But I mean, in fairness, he's in a bit of a dangerous spot. If the cav unit is supposed to go through, get this skirmisher, they get straight into his general here. I mean, there are, as you can see, a big Austrian dragoon unit here to support, but to say that's going to save the day. We've got Hungarian and German grenadiers mounting some sort of assault here. They're getting ready in column. They look like they're getting ready to go in. What? How have these Jägerschützen got this close? Why has Prussia not done anything about this? I mean, to be fair, this Prussia player needs to fall back. I mean, as you can see, Russia South is pushing forward. This does not look good for Russia South either. They're getting probably shot far too much there. But yeah, Russia South, I think, is going to get a fairly decent charge off there. No, he's not. He's captured a building. Yeah, there's Jägerschützen. They just walked into the town hall here, captured it. Nothing in here from Prussia. And that's a massive problem there now for this Prussia. He's got to fall back. It's kind of his strong point, and now France can just kind of flow troops through here unmolested, and then maybe just fall on the flank on the Prussians here. So they need to fall back. This position's kind of over for them here. And here we go, France going in with cavalry. This is the Austria player, or the Austria campaign, sorry, going in. And there you go, Chasseurs, light infantry. I don't think these guys can form square here. These lights. And the light cabs can keep harassing them. Here we go, we're going to see dragoons come forward to try and counter. They are charging their own troops, so that'll cause them a red line. That might rout them, And there you go, that routs them. I honestly think that's had some more to do with the Prussian cavalry than the French cavalry. And there you go, multiple units break. That might cause the third here to break. And that's all self-inflicted, I would say, there from the Prussian player. Cavalry 101, don't rear charge yourself. You lose a lot of boys. Over here, though, at least, look, Prussia is breaking through while that's all been going on. You can see he's been blasting his way through. We've got cavalry as well supporting. He's actually managed to rout quite a few of the Spanish campaign units here. We're seeing Chasseurs now shift forward. Are they going to support? It looks like a heavy cav of some sort. I think, this is Prussian heavy cav, I think, here. So, might need to deal with that. And you can see France is just routing along the line. These guys, yep, routing as well. So yeah, these ones falling back in good order. But yeah, that's not so good. And then over on this flank here, we're kind of missing a few of these cav fights. Do apologize. But yeah, France looks like he's going to win this one here against the Prussians. Dragoons, they're doing well, their best job. Like I said, there's Les Blancs, very, very good. Getting rid of them. And also having infantry support probably massively helped there. That's for sure. But yeah, this looks still very, very dicey. Chasseurs there losing that fight against the Prussian heavies. And also there's infantry around them routing. Probably is not helping. So Prussia, as I said, I think a couple of points down, winning this fight here. Very nice, though he's kind of losing on his left flank there. We're going to see a cavalry engagement, I think, in a moment here. Looks like Russia's south is open to this. He's got his dragoons, his light dragoons here, and also his Danish hussars, both Danish units here. He could, I think, probably double team this unit. It's a Chevalier, Saxon Chevalier. Deal with that, and then go in for a rear charge on these Prussians. But he could go, it needs to go soon rather than later. The Jaeger Schutzen, for some reason, left that building. And he's put German grenadiers in there. Interesting. I've just kept the Schutzen in there and then just send the grenadiers into a melee here. That would have been a better choice. Here we go. Cav fight, as expected, went on. These Chevaliers are pretty solid, though. I would have thought in a 2v1 they might have taken it. He should have sent one in head on, flanked with the other to hit it in the side or the rear, and he would have probably had a better joy. And I think he's going to lose his Danish cavalry here. Yeah, maybe, I think possibly one rear charge the other, which again, like we just said, don't rear charge yourself with cavalry. It doesn't go very well. France over here, my God, what has happened? France obviously went in for a charge, expecting to do okay. Has not done okay. What is 1815 doing? He's started with so much great gains, and then he's trying to charge a river line with head on against Austrians who's going to shoot at him. Yeah, that's not going to work. That's the summary of what I've got here, of why I'm seeing so many French in this round. Why is he continuing with this? Chasseurs appeared going in, the third Chasseurs. Middle guard. Send them in to die. Oh. I mean, he might rout this unit. He's routing quite a few Austrians, but he's not exactly making gains. He's Chasseurs there, like his cavalry's getting through, and some, it looks like some infantry as well. He might get this one as well. Really needs support from his ally. I was going to say Austria here has been pretty slow coming forward with his guys. When I say that Austria campaign, I'm saying Austria, the actual faction at the 10 point here, able to force back. Looks like the young guard here, they're having to fall back. We are seeing some re-rallying troops. Oh, the Jan Van Dam was at the front. Good for him. Yeah, this infantry unit here, the Cousins of the Emperor, probably needs to start charging here. Just hit those guys in square, or start blasting them if they're going to stay in. I don't know why they went square. Maybe because of the Chasseurs. Interesting though, yeah, very odd choice. I mean, it is a thin line if they just kind of concentrate one spot and smash their way through. France though is having some joy in the sense that they're getting these Trillier Grenadiers and some more infantry units here, and they're going to be able to flank the Austrians. They just need to be patient, hold on for a little longer. And yeah, Russia South has managed to sort of claim this sort of tree line on the high ground. He's able to now fire down into this. This is looking pretty good for him. Concerning thing is, for the 1809 player here, is that Prussia is sending troops to support Austria. And that is not good at all. I don't know if... France looks like he's stabilized here. Lost some guns, those 12-pounders. Looks like Prussia went in for a cab charge. Got the guns, got a Swiss skirmisher. And they're now just getting blasted for their own crimes here, just standing here. There are a lot of troops re-rallying. Going to try and maybe reoccupy that tree line. They can try and hold this one, I feel like. They don't need to push forward. Let the Prussians come to you. I don't think the battle's going to get won on that right flank. It's going to be won or lost here in the center. Russia's south, yeah, has quite a bit of responsibility. A lot of troops left. Might need to be able to do it. I mean, this left flank as well needs kind of rectifying and saving. Oh, the Cuirassiers is getting ready as well. They're already getting blasted by guns, though. Yeah, they are going to be a prime target. They need to go in soon. I mean, go in for something. Maybe the Austrian line here, potentially. Let's send in the Chasseur maybe to pin some stuff down. They've got a gendarme here that needs moving as well. They need to start moving some of this stuff. Micro here is failing the French players. Get this cab moved, get it somewhere. But I'd certainly use send these tiny little caveats in, screen Cuirassiers so they get the volley off on these small units and get that big heavy unit in pretty much untouched. But again, Austria falling back behind his river line where he can to try and solidify. And a lot of these Austrian units have returned, so they have the French really gained anything? Probably not. A lot of the French units aren't returning. So yeah, a bit of an interesting move there by the French. I mean, if Austria's going to push back across this side of... Oh, jeez, look at this. Oh, gendarme. These guys won so many battles for you and saved a general. That's what how you return the favor. Let them get executed. But I was going to say, the French kind of won the cav fight, and they're letting these Austrians push across the river, which is great, I think, in my opinion. Because now you can, again, just flank around with your cav. You have cav superiority, sort of, I think. They have the cuirassier, they had that gendarme as well, and chasseurs. They definitely had enough boys. I think they could have won that cav fight. There's only one hussar here, which is probably a good hussar. Oh, and how has this all gone wrong? How's this got in behind? So we have Prussian cav here getting in behind Russia itself. It's gone around, I think. As you can see, we've got Austrian dragoons shifting down. Yeah, it's gone up and around here. It's gone around this this little hillock, and it's then come up and it's trying to go in here. Actually, looks like they're gonna hold. It looks like, yeah, I was gonna say, it looks like the Danes are gonna hold their ground. Good for them. Was there a general in here? No, he's just shot some. But yeah, there you go. The Austrians cav sending them across. No, having no joy there. And here we go, the German grenadiers storming down this hill. Prussia is looking like he's going to be retreating back across the river by the looks of it. He's yeah, in all sorts of trouble. And they've actually captured this building. I thought they had to contest it. No, just German grenadiers ran straight in. They've done a very good job of Prussia actually occupying and taking buildings. Look at this, all these Prussians trying to get back across. A lot of these are actually, you know, rallied troops. They're getting shot for their crimes. They try and get back across here. Prussia is running back across the river in en masse, really. And now the only player that's really like taking the offensive is this Prussia player here, and he's kind of getting himself isolated, running into a wall of French fire here with his Landwehr spam. Seeing blast with it, boys. There you go. Very nice. Very nice. But I think France has got a pretty good position here. These three infantry units look like they're relatively free. They could try and push towards the guns. They have a little like cav here as well. I don't know why it's really in the center. It's just maybe they're, you know, guarding their own general, possibly. But I'd just send it whip around on the left hand side, see if you can get those guns, and then we might be able to get the gen. Doesn't look like this. I think he's got still that heavy still alive, the Prussian player, but he's not looking like a game of much cavalry. My gosh, yeah, look at this, all these Prussian troops. So, some of these, like I said, were rallying troops. I think they've been routed just because of the house blasting at them. He's going to have an absolute mare as that player. He's having an absolute mare. We're now seeing more dragoons being shifted over here, I think, to support this situation. The left flank for the French is looking bad. Austria has had a bit of a rejuvenation. I get these guns as well that they've got back here. Surely they're not getting a clear line of sight now. I would get them towards the river line, try and blast from there. If France tries again with infantry, just canister him if he gets too close. Yeah, Russia South doing a good job. He's managed to push back a stronger corps than himself. I mean, he's not got a lot left, but he's done a very good job, that's for sure. He's got a big gun battery here actually as well, 5-pounders. Austrian guns. Get those towards, get those up here on this massive hilltop that he's got command of. And there you go, building captured again. Or they captured this building. Oh, that's over on the right hand side. Yeah. And here we go. We've got a Spanish campaign coming across with his dragoons. So yeah, we're seeing the 10 point here coming across an assist. I don't really know where that Spanish campaign's got to. Well, sorry, of course he's here. Why was I thinking this was Flanders? I don't know. Having a moment there. Spain, though, is now coming across, and he's going to come and deal with this. Hopefully. Should have taken him. Oh, he's got infantry guarding it. I should have expected it. Didn't look like he was going to, but good on the Prussian player. He has, in fact, guarded him. Hopefully he's not going to put infantry on top of his artillery. And are these British artillery crews? Look like they might be, actually. This is looking like it's 1814, then. I think I know how you... That's the part of the Bülow Corps. You can get both Brits and also Prussian. So I think it's 1814. Prussia, that's what that is. I'm going to see Cav shunt to this flank. Are they going to challenge the Prussian heavies? Looks like they might. But they look more like Russian heavies. I don't know if they are actually Prussian ones. They might be Russian heavies. If it's part of the 1814 Corps there, I doubt they're going to win this fight. Got a good charge, though, the chasseurs. They might. Redlining. Yeah, they did. Wow, I am surprised by that. I'm not going to lie. They can flank around, just go for some rear charges here and there if they want to. And what else is going along the line? Let's keep an eye on what's going on. Russia South. Yeah, kind of being passive now. Big gunfights will take place here. And this is, like I said, going to be the decider, I think. France again going for some failed bayonet charges, again with Guardsman. He has got his guns right up to the front line. It's exactly what the Austrians need to do as well. These 12-pounders super close. Grenadiers, oh, I was going to say Grenadiers, but not the Hungarians. They're just going to get nice and close. They blast canister. Oh my gosh, that just about saved the day. Canistering both friend and foe. The response is sending the heavies here from Austria. They look like they're routing some skirmishers. Although the Laguerre, they're pretty good Laguerre as well, Prussian, and he's just going to go down the line. Oh, and this is going to be devastating here for France. This could be GG here for the Austrian campaign player. If you can redline these, Austria needs to move forward with his infantry. Just close the gap with your infantry. Bayonet these boys. Here comes the French cavalry. A little late. I'm not so sure why this hasn't been already committed. Look at that. They're going to get, yeah, a couple of units here, I think. Yeah, artillery still alive. What's their routing then? Oh, no, it just says speed. How is the French rally to this? The provisional Laguerre. Hell. Crazy. I think it's the Trilliers behind you helping to shoot. There you go. And now France is going to respond by charging the melee. Interesting. Maybe it been a misclick. Just forgot that he had these guys charging. Looks like a lot of the 1815 remaining troops over here, the Voltigeurs, they've been forced back and routed. There you go. Yeah, that provisional Laguerre got rid of. Is it now the time for the cuirassiers to go in? I don't know. Maybe. Surely they are going to send it in. They've got to throw some sort of roll of the dice soon, because they're not winning this gunfight. I mean, these French units here aren't doing anything. Maybe just turn a couple of them, help shoot these Austrians, trying to even up some of these gunfights. I mean, the artillery crew, yeah, they're going to be very useful. There you go. In go the cuirassiers, charging into grenadiers, which mostly can form squares. Also grenadier. No, it's not. It's just German line infantry. These guys didn't form square. Are we going to see infantry support? Looks like it. Here come the boys with their bayonets, kind of charging through their own cavalry. Don't know if that's really a legal move. Not really affecting the situation anyway either. They should really be charging these units in square. And the cavalry's going to retreat probably for the best. The cuirassiers there having minimal impact. I think maybe charging through a gap over here provided by the line infantry Bourbon might be a better idea. That, I think going for these Austrians would be a better idea. Lower points and also less likely to form square. Back over on the right flank, kind of hard to keep track of what's going on. Looks like Prussia here in a melee fight with the Spanish campaign. Spanish campaign wins. He's kind of expected to. They're in melee around this house. They're going to get easy side shots there. I think Prussia's kind of flopping here a little bit. He's kind of throwing the game. Does not need to be, I didn't think he needed to be that aggressive. After winning that first gunfight, kind of on France to come and reclaim the ground, I feel like Prussia, as the lower point, wasn't really going to be able to really make another second push, I don't think, without considerable losses. This, like I said, still looking really good for the coalition. This is where they're going to win it, if they're going to win it. Here with the Austrians. Russia South seems like he's just having a great time dealing with the Prussia player here. He can't seem to get set up properly that he can use his full force against Russia South. Russia South's picking off bit by bit his army. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets towards this farmhouse over here and claims this next. Would not be surprised. Here we go. Cavalry going through. Oh, unit crossing so much. Really should have made a gap in his line there. That is poor from the Austria player. They are going to get the guns. Why these 12-pounders were limbering up? No idea. Just should have stuck to the ground blasted. Try to get canister off. But yeah, they instead are going to get killed off. I mean, they did cheat technically with that Austrian player. Their unit crossing is a no-no. We're going to see the line infantry here. This is the good line infantry that I was thinking of for Baden. He's the first line Bardois, and he's going to get the general here. Davout. Oh, yeah, he's going to get him. I mean, he's going to try and pull him out of combat. We're going to see the cuirassiers go in. I mean, if he's going to pull out of combat, I imagine this player is like clicking furiously, which is also a no-no. But there you go. Davout gets routed, and the cuirassiers should rout the hussars. But their job is done. They got the guns. They got the general. It's a pretty good win, and that's going to put all sorts of problems now for 1809 France over here. Yeah, Austria campaign probably going to now get beaten back here by Austria. We're actually seeing Russia South sending troops over to support this flank here because they need more men. Insane. A 7-point trying to bail out a 10-point. France now desperately needs to win this fight over here, and quickly, because other areas of the fight not going so well. So quick march, fellas. Get into position. Oh, jeez. I think they just friendly fired a load of their own Prussians in. Look at that. My gosh. Well, that arty embedding is insane. But in fairness, it's kind of screwing the Prussians more than it is the French. They sent in, some trilliers into melee. Whether that's just to try and, force the artillery to fire, I don't know. Yep. Oh my gosh, doing it again. Blasting his own Prussian infantry. There you go. I mean, France here now can be aggressive here. Don't think he's got any cav support him though. Oh no, here he goes. He's got his Les Blancs. How could I forget the Les Blancs? Get the general. Prussia can't do anything about this. Got no cav of his own after having lost the heavies. And I don't think he's realised it either because he didn't even try and react. Or maybe he's just accepted his fate. And there you go. That's 1814 Prussia without a general. And he might start to capitulate here pretty soon. I get the guns next, and then after that, pick off any infantry you can. But whether he's going to survive to be able to do that, I don't know. Gun crews are off their guns, so narrowly the French player needs to advance his infantry forward. He is routing quite a bit here, but he just needs to advance forward, get into bayonet range, and start bayoneting these boys. Causing a lot of chaos already with the cavalry here, which is great. There you go, routed. Like I said, the French just need to keep moving forward, before these gun crews remount up. They don't have their limbers, which is, fair enough. They'll just remount up and start blasting anyway. They've got a pretty good position there. Back over on the left flank where it's all going on. Looks like, I think this was held by France, and Austria's Austria I think was tempted to take it. The sappers in here, it's going to be a tough unit to take out. It's a grenadier unit, it's still very healthy. That's going to take some doing to kick them out. But 1815, it's still got a bit of skin in the game. Shooting where it can, being a pain. And we do have Russia South over here with cav now. I think this is probably one of the few cav units left now that Austrian Hussar has been committed and killed. Might be the last cav on this flank. Here we go, Trio Grenadiers got to prove their worth, why they're in the old guard. Or well, middle guard at least, they're not old guardsmen. Do some cool uniforms. Beautiful, beautiful. Do some redlining, do some damage to those guys, but they are routing. Yeah, can't seem to deal with all these muskets. Too many musketeers for them to deal with. Artillery now coming forward. 5-pounder being wheeled forward here by the Russia South player. This might be quite handy because, like I said, I don't think they got any more cav. Oh no, they do. They have another unit here. It's Cuirassier though. Would you send a Cuirassier to get a gun? Doubt it. They're going to leave that for probably one last hurrah. Smash through the French, which I think they can do. Prussia over here is looking a real mess. Real mess. Look at this, routing units. And we've got the Deutsch Grenadiers moving down the line. And they're going to try and just navigate across the river here, then probably go down the flank and get the Prussians, just try and mop all those up. Over here, this is pretty much now GG. The Spanish campaign has defeated 1814 Prussia. And pretty much all but name. All he has to do now is just send in these Legare here, just side charge. Or side shoot. One or the other. And it should then be, like I said, wrapped up. And he can then start to march his troops over to the other side, which they're going to need. I think they're going to need those boys. Like I said, I don't think France is winning this. Is not winning this gunfight here currently against Prussia. I mean, either they're in a gunfight against Austria. Sorry. Yeah, it's not good. Not good. Yeah, losing slightly, winning slightly. In fairness, losing slightly. Yeah, I imagine most of these either losing slightly, or combat even. That one's winning. Yeah. Oh no, the Austrians here are winning. they're winning against their own, or the Hungarians are winning against the Austrians. Good for them. This Cav's still way out here, and the Jurassic is still waiting in the wings as well for the French. I mean, if the units break here, you can all just pull them back because they're pretty damn beaten up. Pull these guys back and then try and go for a charge here again. Unlikely these guys can form square. Never know. What happened here? Oh, the Russia South sent his big Dragoon in here and it lost. It actually was trying to counter the Cuirassiers. Okay, so the Cuirassier went in here to stop that. Now they might be able to do a Russia South. There's a general as well, Schwarzenberg, get at him. Yes, if you have any exciting replays of your own you want to send in to have featured on the channel, a bit like this one, do send them into my Discord. The link is down below in the description, as always. And if you want to get involved in any sort of streams or scenarios or anything like that, that's also the place to go as well. If you ever want to show off your own NTW3 skills. And here we go. Looks like the sappers came out of that building. And they're side charging it. It's not a bad idea. They sent in a different unit. What did they send in? Hungarian Grenadiers. I think we'd rather see. Oh no, it's the Cuirassiers going in. Cuirassier against Cuirassier back here. Could be pretty defining. If France win, Austria has no more cavalry. If Austria wins, France also I think actually has no more cavalry now. Oh no, he does. He still has another Dragoon. Oh, he had 2 Dragoons. Did not even realise. Just saw them that often. So yeah, second Dragoon going in. These guys are going to form a square though. Oh, orange line so quickly. Jeez, redlining. Jeez. Yeah, he needs to win this fight here, does France, really. He's not going to. He is not going to. Combat gen as well. Jeez. And now I was going to say this Austria player here with his heavies can just descend on the French. There isn't a lot left, really. And I mean, you see, yeah, the French sending the saps to try and to rout those guys. The guns just about being set up in time, just in time for Cuirassier to crash onto them. And yeah, the cavalry broke here as well. My gosh, on that square, that is a unfortunate fate for them. Here we go, Spanish campaign's on his way. Though he's, yeah, just making sure to keep a couple of units here. I think just not a farm necessarily, but to make sure these Prussians stay gone. Yeah, he needs to get these guys over there. Get them on a road as well, help speed it up. The French players might want to think about falling back, trying to unite up as a trio, which I think it is now. Try and basically just solidify, become one army maybe. Interesting, the gun's falling back. I guess well, he's falling back everything else. I guess get the gun out of there. Needs to get these boys out of here soon as well. Not exactly got much in the way they can catch, and the heavies must be tired. Won't be moving at any great speed. The building capture. They were really capturing these buildings. Oh yeah, France is. I think France is going for the LOC victory. That's what he's going for. Which for years he's got what, 1 there. He's got. I think, yeah, he still holds this one here, so it's 2. I mean, technically they hold that one because they've been into it 3. And 4 over there. They definitely have 4. Maybe, oh, I guess this one here as well they own. They've been into that one and no one's technically captured it back. It's 5. So I guess maybe they go for LOCs, France. If so, there's a long way left to go in this game. We will see. Beautiful volley there from the Westphalians doing their bit. Oh, they did manage to catch some of these guys. Hungarian troops here. Hessen and Homburg with his boys. And then we've got Van Damme. I guess he's out of an army. Oh, jeez, they canistered and friendly fired the general there. That is unfortunate. So that's Van Damme being blasted by Austrian artillery. And you might think, yeah, that's not friendly fire. But no, it's the Austrian artillery under the command of Russia South. So that's unfortunate there. Managed to get one of the infantry. But there's still one alive and kicking. And they have fired there. Oh, well, no, there you go. They have at least a couple more canisters in them. That might rout the Austrian infantry. It's charging towards the guns here. Yeah, I think they're going to get enough. Yeah, it's surely it's enough to rout them. There you go. The guns survive. at least one more charge. Another great volley there, blasting that poor Austrian unit. That's never returning, that's for sure. And now these two brave Hungarian infantry here have to hold back a swarm of Austrians. I think maybe the players have decided we're going to hold our ground here. Don't think they're going to win, that's for sure. Again, I think the assault on the guns is about to happen. I don't think they'll get a canister off in time. We'll see though. Oh, they did. Oh my gosh, is this gun going to hold? Yep, just about. That's insane. They did friendly fire their own trilliers. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the Trillier Grenadier got friendly fired and routed, trying to save the infantry, but they did manage to rout all of that there, so it's pretty good. They've got, yeah, 4 units they've got rid of there, but all those Hungarians have pretty much routed, sadly. At least a couple of them have. There you go. There go the Hungarian infantry again, and now surely all 5 of these infantry units here for Austria will be able to take out that one gun. He's surely not going to pull off a miracle and kill a couple more. Guard of Hesse here and the Hungarian Grenadiers helping to still deal with a few of these. I mean, could just maybe, if he could have covered this Hungarian Grenadier a bit better, could have maybe tried to melee the Bavarian troops here. Definitely confirming it's 1814. Again, he gets another volley off, actually. Might get... Oh my... Is he seriously going to get another one? He is. These guns are insane. They actually reload pretty damn quickly as well. They actually are physically going behind the guns of the Austrians here to make sure they can get that... those guys there. Looks like there you go. The heavies finally getting themselves some kills. This looks the general here, Schwarzenberg. He's going to get killed off, along with some Hungarian Grenadiers. Maybe? Maybe not. Actually, there you go. Austria routed himself. That is unfortunate. Russia South survives another day. He's been very lucky. There you go. Finally, those guns are going to get taken out as they get rear charged by infantry. You don't often see that. A gun required to be rear charged to get rid of it. Usually, a charge will deal with it. There you go. Gun's gone, and I think, yeah, 1809 is pretty much out. He's just got his Guard of Hesse left. Russia South has not got a lot left either. And we just got Spain arriving at the moment, so yeah, I think, yeah, it's just going to turn into a bit of a gunfight. This is one that Prussia's pretty much suffered in most of the time. He's got a couple units left, hanging on. Austria, I think, is going to be coming over here. He's going to probably have a different say on what happens there. Austria, you know, pretty much known for its shooting. It is the sort of like its style, big units, not necessarily able to shoot very well, but it can shoot, you know, the sheer numbers blast the way through. Prussia, this Prussia is also really is a shooter. It's not one into melee. It's not really a melee build. We'll just fast forward a little bit because there's not a lot going on. We're just kind of waiting for these. I think these Russia South units are going to rout, or they're just going to get charged in the side here by Austrians.
Your men have been routed,
so I'll see in a moment. The units say, oh yeah, they're just getting pounded. That unit there, that Hungarian line infantry, getting pounded by the Austrian artillery there. We're now going to see these Trilliers of Schleswig. They're retreating. Looks like they're just going to retreat what minimal stuff they have left, which is just pretty much Grenadier, a general, and a Trillier. They're going to get that back to the Spanish campaign army over here. I presume their general's still alive. I was going to say, I thought Victor Perrin was still alive. There he is. Still going strong. I'd set up some sort of line sort of by the building here, if you can occupy this building, and try and form up a line here, maybe down towards the river. You can use the other farmhouses, the other strong point. Try and hold those two. And then try and make that your last stand, really. What else can you do? Oh, I guess there's still a few units over here for France as well, being a general pain. But yeah, I think they are just making sure these Prussians stay on. They're also kind of, I guess, farming a little. But yeah, they're not good. They should really try and get over and help. I guess some of these Prussian units are returning, so actually they are in hot pursuit of those. I don't honestly get. Oh, what we got here? Dragoon as well. Is this Dragoon in the building? Oh, is it bugged? I think it's bugged, and it's either in the building or it's like stuck. It's gone through it. That's the problem in Montereau, I think. A lot of units can get bugged in buildings, unfortunately. But yeah, fast forward a bit. Not a lot. Too much happens there. What's redlining? Oh, it's just some line infantry. Right, well, see how this goes. Yeah, you've got 2 units of 63rd in there, I believe. Yeah, so they're going to send those bad boys in. Yeah, they're pretty much identical in size as well, 54 each. 53 and 54. Here we go, just general Austrian line infantry going in. I would have thought the French would win this fight. They blast as they go in. And here we go. I'm going to say if 1809 can just help sort of defend around this building, they'll be okay. They have put the Russia South Grenadiers in there. It's good. It's another good strong point to try and hold. And it looks like they're going to try and take a line fight here. Again, I just try and get into melee. Just try and maneuver around the house. Try and use it for cover. Then try and melee any units that are just near the house. I think that's just your best play, really. Go up against Austria. Like, Austria's, you know, like I said, notorious for wanting to shoot. Like, you're not going to win these fights. Well, actually, this line infantry is winning slightly. You're winning slightly as well. The 6th Laguerre. It's kind of surprising, actually. Maybe because it's a 2v1? Don't know. They're blasted away. They are getting closer and closer, though, which I would have thought that benefits the Austrians. Melee there. Laguerre route. And there we go. I think that is a melee. Oh, and that's actually initiated by Austria because he has grenadiers. He has them grenadiers, and he's sending those boys in against the 100th Line Infantry. More 100th Line Infantry here coming forward. Might want to get those ready. And yeah, look at this. Just like I was saying, it's just a gunfight. You just apparently he's winning slightly. I don't believe it. The morale would say otherwise. I think these trilliers have helped to rout. Oh no, these might have routed from the attack in the building. I'm not sure. But anyway, 8 Point is also just kind of pushing towards this building. They're ignoring Russia South. It's the best thing to do, really. Hold themselves up in a really good, strong point with grenadiers. He's not going to engage it. There you go. Austria setting up, just blasting these poor line infantry here. These grenadiers doing what they do best. Winning fights with cold steel. It's just some more generic German infantry. Yeah, it looks like, I mean, I think France is just chasing these Prussians all the way back to the Austrian lines, pretty much. They'll get dealt with when the time comes. The cav here would be so good to have. It's a pretty healthy cav unit as well, 54. This is still the only one alive. Yeah, I kind of thought what would happen to the Dragoons. I think we'd stuck there a little while. They only had the one send in against the other Prussian army, the 1814 one. The LeBlanc, sorry, not the Lebel, the LeBlanc. And there you go. Another routing unit there for the French. Like I said, a gunfight they just do not want to take. Now they're going to try and attempt to take the building melee. I mean, both sides kind of in a bit of a... Don't shoot the back of your own men, Austria. Look at that. Just blast in the back. Yep, I think you probably mix of both France and Austria around that unit there. And they got the other one as well because of effect, just, I guess, routing units around them. But yeah, both kind of in a bit of a catch-22 here. Both kind of fighting outside of their comfort zones. France forcing the Austrians into melee in the building here. Honestly, their solution is to send in the Grenadiers, which are here. These guys need to be sending into the building to seize that from the French. They might do it. These guys are redlining. But yeah, France has to fight outside the building in the line fight, which it can't really do against Austria, and certainly can't in this state. And then Austria having to go into a building to fight France at its strongest sort of area, which is melee. And France is going in here with the line infantry, a pretty healthy one. It is orange lining, but they have got generals nearby, which might be able to help with inspires and stuff, but that general's in melee is himself. Why the Swiss infantry wasn't sent in, do not know. But there you go, Victor Perry in routes. That causes these guys to rout, and I imagine that's going to make it very easy now for the Austrian Grenadiers to go in there and seize that building from those 1809 units. But we will see. We will see. But it looks like, I think it's going to be a French defeat. I mean, yeah, there you go, General dead. I think that's Victor Perry and God. Yeah, the Prussians here surrounding these final French units. They should just rout them out, I'd imagine, pretty instantly. Having got no general now, these units are all redlining. This is still the same army that's alive, 1809 Spain. Yeah, just squished between some poor Prussians. They might rout this Prussian. Yeah, redlining, actually. Pretty impressive. It's just the tree line that's keeping these Prussians in the game. And Oh, these are all pretty healthy units, actually. They might have got these guys out of here, but they got free, and they look... Well, certainly that one on the left looks like a guard unit. This one looks like a reserve musketeer. So yeah, that's probably why they're having a really good time. I mean, I feel like just get a bit close, you could try and just melee these guys. These two particularly looking the wrong way. You could take advantage of the sacrifice of this one, try and push the two that are looking the wrong way with the guards. It's just a thought, just to get this game done quicker. It looks like now Austria 8 points have been given the task of trying to seize this building from the German grenadiers. I was going to say, Schwarzenberg's still knocking about somewhere. I've seen him, I swear. Yeah, he's here. Get him in the building. There's enough space for him, I think. Get him in there. The Schleswig Trillier is going to go in. Unless Schwarzenberg's going to go occupy the other building, which he might. There's still 50 minutes left, and there's no way they take this through LOC victories. I think these are Wettenberg infantry here. Blasting. I mean, I was going to say, don't bother initiating a line fight. Just get in a melee with those guys. Just bayonet them. This is going to be tough to take as well. And I think the German grenadiers are routed. Yeah, the German grenadiers are routed, trying to seize up buildings. So maybe the French are going to win it through LOCs. I think, yeah, the Austrians, as you can see, they're dashing off to take different LOCs of their own. We'll just fast forward a little bit, because, like I said, could end up just being here a little while. France loses a couple of units of infantry there, but they have routed that one Prussian unit, and now I think they're going to retreat back to LOCs of their own. Should really go for this one. Probably the shortest march, and take that for themselves. And then that will force the Prussians to come out. So yeah, I might just fast forward and just try and get to the end results now for you guys and just let you know what happens. We'll see. Yeah, there you go. Looks like they've routed all of those Austrian units there. The Austrians are really going to try again. It is super close, though. There's pretty much nothing left for either side. Is this French? I don't think there's French units in there, technically, these 40 Swiss guys. Unless they're bugged out or something, they could try and, help somewhere. But evidently not. Now the German grenadiers are coming out of the building. Are they going to try and just rout these skirmishers? They might do. If so, they're not really going to achieve a lot. But there you go. Guess they're coming out, going to try and seize the building for themselves, or like seize the day for themselves. We'll just keep fast forwarding. I might make a quick cut for you guys, and yeah, because this could be 12 minutes of marching around. So yeah, I'll see you fellas in a little bit if there's any action that takes place. So we return with the charge of the Russia South General here, and it looks like Austria 8 points general, both which, funny enough, I think are going to be Schwarzenberg's. If you look at it, there you go, the 8 point Austria lost of one Schwarzenberg died to the other Schwarzenberg. I just thought I'd show you that. Another little bit, the Austrians retreat, so here's this tree line. France actually moved out with all of its infantry, and you can see they're looking a little worse. We've got a bit of traffic lights going on here. We have greens, reds, and oranges. That all came about because they charged out, they moved out. Austria got a volley off with his infantry here. Just, I think, one volley. I missed the volley, but saw them redlining. And so France, all these units redlining, are running back. It looks like now we're just going to see the destruction of the building. Looks like Austria here is just going to blow it to Kingdom Come, which, going off Peeps rules, which will typically go off, so I would say that is the French hold on to this. If they blow this to Kingdom Come, all through those units, it's a French built a building held, which then kind of puts it on the Allies to defeat the rest of the French in battle, so they don't win by LOC, because the French, like I said, have lots of LOCs. I won't count this as an LOC for the French, because that's just a bugged unit that's stuck in a building. They still do have German grenadiers in this building over here, and all these units here. They are back to green lining. Good for them. And that is it. So it's a 2-0 at the moment, because I can't see any Allied occupied buildings right now. I can't remember if they took any of the other ones. French were in this one, but then left that one. I don't think they occupied it. I think the Allies have been pushed out of any buildings that they did occupy, which weren't many. And here we go, French going into another gunfight. Just these more Swiss infantry over here blasting away, doing some damage to the Prussians, who aren't interested in engaging. These are the guard units and that reserve musketeer. But yeah, not much again going on. We'll just keep fast forwarding. It looks like they're just trying to reunite up. Maybe. Why are you forming squares, sir? That is not helping the situation. That's just making you immobile and less effective in a gunfight. There you go. Looks like he is, whether it's a misclick, might have been, but he is now getting out of that. He's going Oh, it looked like he was going to go to column and march on it, but they have routed the Swiss infantry there, so definitely was worth it. And we're going to see Austrian skirms as well shifting over here to support. It's a 3-on-1 if they can get those in play. Schwarzenberg's still going around. He's after the blood now. He's had a taste for it. He's got some kills. He wants some more. This is the general staff here for 10-point Austria. I'm not quite sure why it's dismounted. Just is. There is another infantry unit there just kind of guarding him with their lives. Looks like they might get the French unit here, though, which is, yeah, a result. That's for sure. If the skirms can get set up maybe on a flanking side shot, that would probably give them some help. The buildings here, 34%, 11%. I just get out of the building. If he's like, don't before he even gets to 50%, which this one is, yeah, here we go. He's evacing. France are evacing the building as quick as they can before this collapses and does a lot of damage to them, because that might rout them all. Might not even have to blow it. The Kingdom Come, he might just be able to just, just get a couple of the guys out. There you go. They're all out, and I think, yeah, before they got a 50%, which will do damage. Looks like the French are going to send a line infantry to try and deal with that, while the other couple of line infantry over here are going to keep just, I guess, plodding towards the Russia South. There you go. Russia South, Schwarzenberg going in again, and he's taking a second general, and a second general he defeats. And there you go. Russia South there with his grenadiers came out of the building, has routed that infantry unit, and they should get the Prussians. And I think that just then leaves the gun here to take out, which, to be fair, he is charging that head on. That could take... That's not going to happen. So, yeah. Goodbye, 63rd Line Infantry. Oh, geez, yeah. Canister, that's them gone. General dead, and this then should just take a second. So I'm just going to make a quick cut, because this is definitely going to be a French victory, but with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units left. 6, I guess, if you count that Dragoon, but that's at a push. I will call it 5 units. 5 usable units, anyway. One of those is a general. So really, is that usable unit? 4, you could argue them. And it technically ends in a draw. So in theory, I am going to give... I'll give LOC to the French, I think. I think I'll give it to the French, because they technically held this LOC. They just kind of pulled out. And they held the other one over here that the German Grenadiers were in. Where is it over there? So yeah, I will give it to them, but at a push. That was like, yeah, one of the closest games we've done in a little while. This was sent in by the player who was playing as Russia South. So I think that's Lord Yorimatsu or something like that. I think he was called. I do apologize if I butchered the name. But yeah, I think it was Lord Yoshimitsu is what it was. Sorry, I do apologize. I've just found it myself, so I didn't butcher the name. We'll quickly get some of the unit stats, so you can have a look at those. German Grenadiers, 603 kills. I don't know if they farmed a little bit. They might have, but still, very, very insane kills. If that is true, they might have farmed a little bit. Trilliers getting 292 kills. Whether they farmed, I would have thought, like the Schleswig, I don't think Trilliers can get that many kills. Cannon artillery, though, definitely 222 kills. Definitely believe that. That artillery was just a bastion, that Austrian one, blowing up fellow countrymen with canister. And then another Hungarian grenadier, they're doing very well, 155. Dragoons getting 98 kills there. Yeah, some insanely good kills. I mean, some of the other units not so well. But yeah, I'm not so sure about that one. Might have got that many kills. I don't really think so. I think it might have farmed a little bit. But yeah, a very, very good game nonetheless, with very few units left. A very, very fun one, very close. Went back and forth. I think a fair few mistakes on both sides. I think France on the left, really, after they won that cav fight, should have been able to decimate the rest of the Austrians. Just shouldn't have done a head-on assault where it cost so many lives. And I think Prussia, after winning on their left, the coalition left, should have really been able to win that fight itself against... I know it was against a 10 point, so it's asking a lot, but they took a lot of key assets out and did a good job. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're not here, and a comment to show your support. Do check out some of the videos appearing on your screen now, some good ones there. And until next time, guys, I'll see you folks in the next one. Bye for now.